Okay, for number 4, we've got another composition of functions. So I'm going to first just look at this guy. We want to find the derivative. So the outer function is f of x. The inner function is g of x. When I compose that, I write it like this, f of g of x. So that means it's a chain rule. Chain rule says take the derivative of the outer function, recopy the inner, then times the derivative of the inner. Now we want to find the derivative at x equals 3. All right, so that is what we're going to evaluate. So we've got our f and our g over here. So g of 3, I want to start with that. So g of 3, I'll just keep track of these over here. G of 3 is 9 minus 2, I get 7. So now, if I rewrite this with my 7, I've got, I'm kind of doing this all over the place, f prime of 7 times g prime of 3. That's going to be our answer, right? So I need both f prime and g prime. So f prime of x is chain rule. So the inner function is x squared minus 4. The outer function is x to the 1/2. So I do my power rule. I bring the 1/2 down. I recopy the inner. I reduce the power by 1. This is the 2x is the times the derivative of the outer. So if I simplify that, the 2 and the 1/2 equal 1 when I multiply those. So I've got x over the square root of x squared minus 4. For g prime of x, I've got 3. So now f prime of 7, if I plug 7 into this guy, I get 7 over the square root of 45. So I get 7 over the square root of 45 times g prime of 3 is just 3 because there's no x to plug it into. So this becomes 21 over root 45. And then that number is going to simplify to 7 over root 5. So these are the same. There's your choice. Your answer is A.